Good morning, friends. Happy Friday, December 1st. Crystal here from Find Your Road Home with today's 3-card reading. Please remember, the first card, it's always for you. The second card, it's always for someone else. That someone else might be a stranger, a friend, or loved one. Sometimes it's us. And the third card is something to remember or watch for. It is often an opportunity. All right, friends, can you believe it is December? You know what that means? It means in less than 31 days, it's going to be 2024. Yes, it's going to be 2024. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. Oh, cannot believe this year is almost over. All right. I'm going to say I've really enjoyed this year. There's been some struggles, like there's been some hard things, but in general, this one has been a good one for me. Okay. I hope that it has been okay for you, even with any struggles that you might have had. All right. Now, I need to apologize for not doing yesterday's reading. Let me tell you a little story. Okay? All right. So, I get to the airport, LAX. Picture it. 3 a.m. Okay? Get through security. I'm over sitting at my gate. I'm actually tickled because Southwest has little funny things on the gates that are open, little funny sayings. So like I take a minute and I take some pictures and enjoy those. So then I sit down and I'm like, oh, wow, no one is here. I can't believe it. Let me go ahead and do the 3-card reading. So I pull 3 cards and I pull out my phone because I'm just going to do it there. And I pull out my phone and I start to talk and up walks a dude. And he sits like 5 seats away from me. Whole flippin' open airport. A million places you could have gone. And you came and you sat about 5 seats away from me. So I had to stop recording, of course, because I became much too self-conscious. Well, it didn't take long. Within 15 minutes, there was another pair. And they only sat like 2 seats away from him. So it became very people-y very quick. And so I just tucked the cards away. And then later in the day, I was going to do it. And then I went straight to work and got sucked into that. And then later, even in the evening, I was like, all right, at least take a picture and post them to Instagram because that will get it out to at least your Facebook page. And the people who actually really care about the reading will get it. Yeah, I still didn't. So I apologize. I am really sorry. There was a reading yesterday. I don't even remember what it is. I remember one of the cards. Okay, one of them. All right. The rest of them, no, I'm sorry. I remember 2 because all of a sudden I remember there was a toll card in there. Yeah. Now I remember. I don't remember the first card though. Remember the middle and the last. I just don't remember the first one. All right. Interesting. So that was a lot of information. I'm sorry if I just wasted your time, but this is Crystal and you're just going to get the raw and uninterrupted Crystal, especially on Friday when she's traveled all week and she's tired and she's getting ready to travel again. And this one is, I think, the hardest one. So, yeah, this is the one I've been dreading. Okay, ready? Let's get to the cards. The card for you today, the card for you. And I only dread it in that it's a 16 frickin' hour drive and I'm with 2 men. Okay. And then it's going to be really emotional. But I want to see all my family. That part I'm looking forward to. The really emotional part? No, not so much. All right, ready? The card for you today is Pair. Pair is a message from God Universe that you need a thought partner. I love this one. It's 2 little flamingos with their heads together. I actually turned this one into a face mask for COVID. It was my favorite face mask. Okay. Anyway, put your 2 heads together. So find like minds and just get with the people who help feed, not necessarily the bad things, but just really honestly feed your passion. And right now I'm not going to judge. If your passion is something that I don't necessarily agree with, who cares? It should be what you want to do and about what makes you happy in life. Because with the death that's been around me lately, it's all about how do you want to live? And I don't care how you want to live. Just go live. Get off the couch and go live. Stop watching stupid TV. Like, I want to be really mad at people for inventing those things. Okay. But it was such a good way to get information out, so I'm not totally mad. All right. Pair. So get a thought partner. I'm really scattered today, friends. It's going to be dangerous at work. Thank goodness it's all about Christmas decorations today. So I think I can get away with being scattered. I'm definitely sensing I'm going to put off doing the report that I'm supposed to be typing up today. I do need to send a few follow-up emails. I need to maybe make a list. All right. It's a yellow yield. So we're supposed to slow down, find that thought partner, put your heads together. It's a dirt road. Life is a journey, not about the destination. It's funny. Yes, last night I made sure I set appointments up with my thought partners to make sure that those things happened, to re-nurture my spirit after what's coming, All right. It's about the past as well as the future. And it's lovely Earth. I said I need to make a list, right? All right. So Earth is all about analysis and investigation and lists. They like lists. Air likes lists too. Air actually really likes to make lists, and Earth likes to cross things off the list. Okay. But they like to work from a list. They like a plan. They like a good plan. And Air's like making the plan, but once they make the plan, they're like, okay, I'm done. That's all I wanted. See you later. They don't care about crossing it off. They just wanted to make it. All right. So pair, get yourself a thought partner. All my thought partners who are watching this, love you. Thank you for scheduling with me. All right. Love it. We're just going to keep going with this thought partner. The reason we need a thought partner is because we need to feel heard. Okay. We need someone who is going to listen to us, right? That's what our thought partner is for. They're someone who's really going to listen. They're not just there because they want to get their needs met. They're there because they want to meet your needs. They're just there because they want to do a little nurturing of you. Okay. All right. So here. Now, this message is for someone else today. It could be you. It could be me. All right. Here's the other part of here. So it's not just that you might feel that you need to be heard, but it's also, or listened to, or just, nurtured and loved, and like with a giant hug. But we also need to reciprocate that. Okay. So we need to do that in return. It's not just a one-way street. All right. This is a yellow yield. Go figure. It is a blue, go with the flow. All right. Good with that. And it's about the past. Is there emotions with this one? No. It's Earth. More Earth. Analysis and investigation. So here's what I always feel about Earth. Earth really is emotion. Okay. But it's emotion from the analytical side. It's not emotion from the feeling side, expressing it side. It's emotion from the, I need to analyze this emotion. Why am I feeling this way? We had Blue the other day. Blue was just feeling it. Water is just feeling it. But Earth is recognizing it and dissecting it and tearing it apart. So here we need to feel that from someone, that someone's like listening to us and like just acknowledging our crazy, for no better way to say it, that there's someone out there acknowledging our crazy and that they're like sitting with us in it and it's all good. And then we need to reciprocate and sit back with them and sit in there crazy with them and be like, yeah, we're just crazy together. Yeah. Because we're a pair, right? All right. So here, are you ready for the next one? I've peeked at it already. So the remember or watch for is mind. And all of this is because we got to get out of our head. Okay. All of this is we've got to get out of our head. We need a thought partner because we need to be heard, because we got to get the heck out of our head. If we just stay in our brain, that's why therapists are important. This is why people go to therapy. People go to therapy, in my opinion. This is my opinion. I am not a doctor. This is not me. I don't go to therapy. Okay. I use other people. I go to my friends and make them listen to my word vomit. And then they give me word vomit back and we share and we help each other and we lift each other up. And I think for the most part, that keeps me from needing therapy. I hope. I probably still need therapy. Don't get me wrong. But if you're not doing that with someone, if you don't have someone you trust enough to like spill all of your guts and just like be naked, proverbial naked in front of them, then you need to go to therapy because you're paying them to be willing to look at you naked. Okay? Just like a doctor, right? Right? So if you don't trust the people around you to be that way, then you have to go to a therapist for that. So that might be your pair as well. Okay? That's what this is all about. Today's message is all about making sure that you're getting what you need and getting out of your head and communicating with other people and sharing and being vulnerable, even if you don't want to. Because the truth is, they don't really want to either. Like, really. Yeah. Nobody wants to go through those emotions. But only mind, we didn't even dissect mind. Only mind was the one that had water. All the rest of them were earth. So all of this was to try to navigate through those emotions and how do I get to the other side? Not even the other side. How do I incorporate them in and make them bearable? Okay? Mind, if we don't do that, we need to stop, more go with the flow, past and future, but this one has the water. This is where the emotions are, and the emotions are what make us not want to share, and the emotions are what make us want to hide it in. It's the feeling part of it because we're embarrassed by it. And especially when you're facing this analytical part, because that analytical person is going, well, let's see, why do you feel that way? And it's like, could you just listen to me for a second? So that's what here is reminding. It's reminding our thought partner that you need to just listen. It's not about, well, why do you think that's tied to your mother? Okay. Or what is your inner child trauma? I've been getting a lot of message of, we've gone through and we've been waiting that, but at some point you got to just move on from that as well. Right? Okay. So this is really a beautiful message. Okay. Well, at least I know what I'm going to be doing for the next few days. Emotions, 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 emotions. My hope is I'm the earth person who's going, can we please do it from a little more analytical perspective? And the truth is right at this point is just listen. Like, just listen. Just listen. And definitely don't have a, oh, I got one worse than that. Like, no, don't do that. Don't be doing that stuff. Like, please give that up. If someone shares their problem with you, just acknowledge that, wow, that had to have been rough. I'm glad you're here. What more can you do? If you commiserate, like, have you been through it? Do you know? And at the same time, you don't want to one-up them because you got to let them sit in their stuff. So, yeah. All right. So, that's it for Friday, December 1st. Thank goodness there were no tolls. But in my mind, there's so much emotion in that card, in those cards, that it's like, ugh, that's a toll for me. Yeah. All right. So, it's Friday, December 1st. Let's see. Monday, I don't know if I'll do a reading on Monday. I'll be honest. Monday's going to be a rough day. So my suspicion is I won't be on. So not the weekend, not Monday. I should be back on Tuesday. Might miss Wednesday because of traveling and driving and just people like, yeah. But should be back on for sure by Thursday. So Tuesday, then Thursday, and then we should be back to normal for a while. So yeah. So just to give you an idea, if I'm not on and we miss a day, it's not that I'm going away. It's that there's just heavy stuff going on. And sometimes you just got to keep that to yourself. All right, friends, love you. Mwah. Make sure you go out there with kindness, do nice things for others because we don't know what they're going through. All right, love you. Mwah.